Golconda Fort, before the 1400s, was under the Bahmani Empire, and before the Bahmani Empire, it was under the Kakatiyas of Warangal. But understand this: under the Kakatiyas of Warangal, their capital was in Warangal, not in Hyderabad or Golconda. Warangal is about 140 kilometers from Hyderabad, right? At that point of time, you need to also understand that this fort would not have been a very, very important place, because if you were... Hello guys, good morning. चलो आज सैर करते हैं गोलकोंडा फोर्ट की. दिस इज़ द वन ऑफ द दरवाज़ाज ऑफ गोलकोंडा फोर्ट. देख सकते हैं दरवाज़ा है. एंड दिस इज़ द फेमस कटोरा हाउस. तो यहाँ से ना पीने का पानी आता था तब. You can see this कटोरा हाउस का दरवाज़ा. अभी तो कटोरा हाउस में पूरा गंदा हो गया है. एंड वो रहा गोलकोंडा फोर्ट ऊपर. चलो चलते हैं वहाँ पे. Look at the garbage. तो ये था कटोरा हाउस और सीधा जाएंगे हम तो आएगा गोलकोंडा फोर्ट का एंट्रेंस. सो दिस रूट विच आई एम टेकिंग इज फ्रॉम 7 टूम्स. अगर 7 टूम्स से आप सीधा सीधा आओगे तो दरवाज़ा आएगा एंड दरवाजे से अंदर आना है गोलकोंडा फोर्ट की तरफ. तो गाइस वी हैव रीच गोलकोंडा फोर्ट. यहाँ पे मैंने पार्क कर दिया मेरी बाइक और ये देख सकते हैं यहाँ से भी एक दरवाज़ा आएगा सीधा जाने तक एंड आपके राइट से भी एंट्रेंस है. चलो लेट्स गो. वेलकम टू द फोर्ट. This is the entrance. वो पीछे जो था मेन एंट्रेंस है. Wow, so beautiful. So fort has a proper gate, had gates and a proper wall around it. It was a proper walled city. So when Hyderabad was, so when Golconda Fort was after independence, even Shamirpet are all very rocky areas in general, the terrain, and our rocks are older than the Himalayas. Next dynasty after Khilji. I'm not saying it's great or bad or good. My only thing is that the only important thing that we have to do with Muhammad bin Tughlaq is that during Muhammad bin Tughlaq's time, this man actually takes over most of India, except for the eastern part. So during Muhammad bin Tughlaq's time, in around 1326, is when he decides to shift his capital from Delhi to Aurangabad, which was then called Daulatabad. Daulatabad means city of wealth. So the logic that Tughlaq used was that if he shifts the capital, he'll be able to run his country better from the middle of India somewhere. So Aurangabad is somewhere here. So Golconda Fort, before the 1400s, was under the Bahmani Empire, and before the Bahmani Empire, it was under the Kakatiyas of Warangal. But understand this: under the Kakatiyas of Warangal, their capital was in Warangal, not in Hyderabad or Golconda. Warangal is about 140 kilometers from Hyderabad, right? At that point of time, you need to also understand that this fort would not have been a very, very important place, because if you were living here, it was too far for you to go to Warangal very regularly, because 140 kilometers now maybe takes 3 hours, but at that point of time it would have taken 3 days or even more. We don't know, because there were no roads also properly. So my point is that the fort never was how it used to be, how it is today. It was completely built only after the Golconda kings came into power, and the interesting and important things are that the Golconda kings, apart from being Shia Muslim and apart from having links directly to Iran, were also extremely Telugu in their culture. Because the smart thing that they did was they adopted a lot of Telugu. They learned Telugu. I think Golconda is one of the few places that has a distinction of having fort documents in Telugu apart from Persian. So generally, if you look at Indian history, after the Delhi Sultanate came, Persian was basically the upper class elite court language that was used. That's why if you look at our history, most of the court documents up till even the late 1700s are all in Persian only. It's only later that Urdu comes into the picture. Urdu ka history I'll explain when we go over, but Urdu is very interesting to see how it functioned and grew. By the way, Urdu is not a very old language. It's actually, the literature is maybe about 250 years old at best. The language spoken in Hyderabad, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Bidar, etc. is not Urdu. It's actually called a language called Dakhni. Urdu did not formally even exist until the 1800s. So I'll come to that later. But I hope this is clear. Okay, the reason why I'm still standing here and not under the peacock is what we call a yali. It's a very common mythology in the common temple, right? So above the peacock, what you find is a Persian mythological creature called a shizal. A shizal is essentially a cross between a lion and an eagle that is supposed to be your protector of your most prized possessions. So the word Hapsi translates to Africans, because even under the Golconda period in the 1600s, there were several Africans who were living here. Hapsiguda is named after Africans who were living in those areas. Completed the mosque in 1518 itself. That mosque is the same mosque where one of his sons by the name Jamshed, who was not very happy with his father not dying soon, he killed his father by hiring an assassin. So the story is that Sultan Quli was stabbed 23 times in that mosque and he was done. That's how he died. Very funnily, his son Jamshed was actually imprisoned inside the Golconda Fort and he was able to execute the plan because he was here.
So from here you can't hear.
Okay, guys. Very now. In the meantime, while walking, if you have any doubts, you're most welcome to ask. And those areas, by the way, were where they used to keep the guns and the artillery. They didn't have guns back then, but what we call muskets. So apart from small cannons, you also have muskets with the arms and all the smaller version of these things. You can carry anything to. That's what we have. Those areas were filled with artillery.
So this is the building where they keep all the cannons and guns. And that was the main area entrance.
That is what I can say is that Golconda Kings basically had no religious compunctions. They were like, okay, fine, you do whatever, we don't care. Which says a lot about them. A. B. This architecture is post Hyderabad, as in post Hyderabad. See, Hyderabad came into existence in 1591, and the Charminar is Hyderabad's foundational monument. That is the first building built in the city of Hyderabad when the Charminar was built. Brazil to India, and then so my point is you'll see pineapple architecture coming into Golconda decade now. South. Understand? The Golconda kings or the Qutub Shahis were Shia Muslims. Okay. Anybody here know who Shia Muslims? What is the difference between Sunni and Shias? No? You know? Okay, cool. So I'll explain it. This is very important, not because of the.
So guys, this is the corner where if we talk in this corner, over here if we talk, we can hear it in the other corner.
Son who becomes the founder of Hyderabad, he was actually not supposed to become.
Guys, these are the admin offices and यहाँ पे stable हुआ करता था and ऊपर है fort area. This is the garden.